Once upon a time, in a small, forgotten town, there lived two girls, Lina and Luna. They were best friends, bonded by their shared pain and struggles. Their lives weren't easy. Both faced hardships that left them feeling like they were drowning in darkness. Lina lived in a small, broken-down house on the edge of town with her father. Once a kind man, her father had become bitter and distant after losing his job. He spent his days drinking, often forgetting Lina was even there. Her once bright and bubbly spirit faded into quiet resilience, doing her best to avoid his temper and care for herself. Luna, on the other hand, had a mother who worked endless hours in a factory. Though her mother tried her best, the weight of their financial burdens and exhaustion left little room for affection. Luna grew up feeling lonely, filling her days with books and dreams of far-off places where life might be different. But every time she looked out of her window, all she saw was the gray, crumbling streets of her town. Despite their difficult home lives, Lina and Luna found comfort in each other. Every evening, they would meet under the old, twisted oak tree in the park, a place no one else visited. There, they'd sit for hours, staring at the sky, dreaming of a better world. They talked about everything, their hopes, their fears, and the unshakable feeling that they were meant for something more than the sad reality they lived in. One evening, as the sun dipped below the horizon, turning the sky a deep shade of purple, Lina turned to Luna and whispered, "Do you think we'll ever get out of here?" Luna was silent for a moment, looking up at the first star of the night. She sighed. "I don't know, but we can't stay here forever, can we?" As they sat in the growing darkness, something unusual happened. The oak tree they always sat beneath began to glow softly, its branches shimmering with a strange, ethereal light. Startled, the girls stepped back. Suddenly, a soft voice echoed through the night air. "Seek the forgotten path beyond the borders of despair. There you will find what you seek." The voice seemed to come from the tree itself, and as the light faded, Lina and Luna looked at each other with wide eyes. "Did you hear that?" Lina whispered. Luna nodded, her heart racing. "What do you think it means?" "I don't know," Lina replied, "but I think it's telling us to go. Somewhere, to leave." In that moment, they made a decision, one that would change their lives forever. The next morning, with nothing but a few belongings and the strength of their friendship, they left their broken homes behind and set out on a journey to find the forgotten path the voice had spoken of. Their journey wasn't easy. They faced many trials, harsh weather, hunger, and moments of doubt. But every time they thought about turning back, they remembered the glow of the oak tree and the mysterious voice that had given them hope. After many days of wandering, they found themselves at the edge of a vast, ancient forest. The trees were tall and twisted, much like the one in their town, and the air was thick with an eerie stillness. "This must be it," Luna said softly. With a deep breath, they stepped into the forest. As they walked, the light around them began to change, becoming softer and warmer. The deeper they went, the more they felt a strange sense of peace, as though the weight of their past struggles was slowly lifting. Finally, they came to a clearing, and in the center stood a gate made of twisted branches, shimmering with the same ethereal glow they had seen at the oak tree. Without hesitation, they walked through the gate. On the other side, they found a world unlike anything they had ever imagined. It was a place of vibrant colors, where the air was filled with music, and the land was alive with magic. In this new world, they found not only a place where they belonged, but also the strength to heal from their past and create a new life. One filled with love, adventure, and the promise of a brighter future. Lina and Luna had finally found the forgotten path, and with it they had discovered their destiny. Together they would rebuild their lives, stronger and more resilient than ever before. And so they lived, no longer in despair, but in a world where hope, friendship, and magic could turn even the darkest of days into something beautiful.